Hello, everyone. Let me get on the screen. I'm hiding so hard. Hello, everyone. That was the stepping selection interpretation cover of the Galaxy 3 Express 39 theme. Hello, my name is Snake Man. I will be your captain on this Sunday vibing. What are we doing? Well, it's on the screen. We have a fake Philips CDI in front of us. I gotta clean up my mess. Get all these windows over here. There you go. There we are. Hi. Hello, Farmsteads. Hello, Piff, and hello, everyone out there. So, last week we lost a huge name in anime and manga. Leiji Matsumoto, aka Reiji Matsumoto. He was basically the visionary and the mangaka of an entire universe that is, I think it starts with Captain Harlock, who's like a space pirate, but then there's also the Galaxy Express 39, there's also Esmeralda, there's also Cosmo Warrior Zero, Galaxy Railways. It's this gigantic connected universe, and it didn't get a lot of games somehow. We might be looking at the only like actual games, and one of them is American made, and we'll talk about how that happened. I do want to point out, because we're going to be playing a game with mouse cursor. My mouse moves like this. It moves fine. Everything is fine on this screen. Everything is a-okay here. It's not going to be a-okay anymore. Oh. Okay, maybe you can't restart it. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Let's try this one. Yes, the CDI, home of many Kuso. And this game. Actually, let me show off this cover real quick. Where is it? I need to redo my sources. Everything's all messed up. Oh yeah, my cover's not here anymore. What happened? Oh, there it is. Here we are. Escape from Cyber City. Let's get this started, why don't we? American Interactive Media presents, and this is a Philips / Polygram company. Fathom Pictures. Hi, Marigold. Welcome. I like your Osaka. So remember I said that the cursor worked perfectly fine on that screen? This game does not. Should you leave if you don't want to get spoiled by Galaxy 39? This game is... What this game did is they took the footage of that and chopped it up and made some completely original bullshit. So I don't think you'll have to worry. This uses footage from the second movie, I think? I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely not the first movie, because we just watched the first movie. Yeah, someone was shredding out there. Might still be a little loud. You guys ready to shoot the lips off a cockroach? This is gonna go bad, because look at this fucking mouse cursor. It is drunk. I'm just moving left to right. It's like something with this game. They did it on purpose just to make it feel bad. Because the CDI had a mouse. They also had a trackball. Like a really cute, like, giant yellow ball trackball.
This'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
So let's do the target practice.
Shoot the moving targets. Shoot moving. Ones that move.
we handled our target practice. Now we get to choose our adventure. Alright. We're off. Now we got whack-a-mole. Shit. Kid wiped out. Grenade shatters hope. What do you mean? It's the Galaxy Express 3.9 will take you on a journey. A never-ending journey. It's also a little bit broken emulator-wise. Oh. I missed. Oh, so never go left. Left seems broken. You always get captured. I don't have to shoot that. But my score... Fuck! Someone already has that, actually. If anyone has Retropil's sub, I think they either have it as a Frankerface Z or they have it as an actual sub alert emote. Let's give that another shot. We're not gonna get very far in this because this game doesn't. This game doesn't control.
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Train. We gotta get on the Galaxy Express. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone get on the train. Shoot, shoot! Why is this mouse cursor so crazy? The CDR does have a light gun. I wonder if this was... I promise we have real video game after this, but we need to play this, because this is the first time America got to experience Galaxy Express 3.9, maybe. Okay, that guy's cheating. That guy's clearly cheating. I clearly hit him. Or at least got close enough that the game should have just gave it to me. Oh my god, let's keep this going. We're on rookie, by the way. As far as I can tell, I can't find a difference in any of the difficulties.
Here, this'll shoot the lips of a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
So I actually don't know what footage this is using. This might be using the second movie, which is Adieu, Galaxy Express 3.9. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Rebel greased, last human destroyed. I like that there's no footage of those guys blowing up. Wow, come on! Hello, objective binary. It's a good face. That's why I used it in the tweet. It's a very, very powerful. This game is cursed. I want you to know that the mouse cursor is just broken in this, because a face drawn for a meme. It practically, this game is a meme. I'm moving my mouse left and right. Just left and right. Oh my god, if you move it like just slow enough, you can kind of get it to work. Normally it's all like all over the place like this. Yeah. Maybe if I lower my sensitivity even more? But then how will I get to aim anywhere? It's just so swimmy. Like, can't even hit a stationary button. That's not a problem with the CDI. I showed you the emulation. It emulates it fine.
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
It's this video game. We could try going left. I think that scene's broken in the emulator. I like when the audio breaks. Oh. I think I hit that. I like that you were worried about spoilers. That's like really funny to me, just because look at this video game, look at this shitpost. Oh my god, we got past the holes.
You are toast.
Oh, are you gonna skateboard? No, we got in a car. Speed kills, no life in the fast lane. Okay, I think when we're in a car, let's try this way. We have to like aim. Oh! Jaywalker hit. Always look both ways. I'm pretty sure I shot that car. I guess I didn't shoot it fast enough. Oh my god. Yeah, there are save states in MAME. We should try to get this. I mean, if you can glean the original story.
Shoot the lips of a cockroach.
Also, Galaxy Express 3.9 is like a story that changes depending on how you view it. If you watch the movie, it's different than if you watch the like 200 episode show. No, that's not good taking a life here. I do recommend it though. At least the movie. I didn't watch the show. Whoop. I really gotta aim lower. Or we'll try. We're gonna try the other way, but it like breaks. Okay, that worked. Alright, we're gonna do the skateboarding. That's what the kids are into. Oh, I got shot. So you're supposed to avoid the holes with your cursor, but then if a guy comes out of a hole, you're supposed to shoot the hole. It's very non-intuitive. Oh. Well, we're getting the credits. Because I can't even use the menu. Someone got a keyboard for Christmas. Look, it says 1992 Toei Animation, so 92 would have been, yeah, Adieu, Galaxy Express. It's using footage from both films. It just doesn't care. It's just like, I don't know. What are these films? I bet they aren't important. Hey, no copying. I might have copied this. Don't tell them. Don't tell the cyber police. I like that games have an exit option on the CDI. It's like return to desktop, except it doesn't. Let's go boot up the CDI again. Look how slow I've moved my mouse cursor. Just to try to play that video game. Actually, might not have been able to see that one because I don't think the capture captures that. look how well this works. Look, I can hit left and right. I can go to play, and I go to settings, and memory, and dim, and open. I can aim. It's also funny, the company that made this also called AIM. They did a lot on the CDI as they were a company formed by Philips. They're like, we need to get CDI games. We need all the FMV you got. And CDI was like, yeah, okay. The theme from Escape from Cyber City. Should we add the theme from Cyber City as the pre-show song?
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Alright, we don't need target practice. Maybe we will take the left path. Hello? Hello, video game. I think I broke it. Maybe we don't take the left path. The left path doesn't seem to like the emulator. Oh, do you guys want AIDS in Wonderland? Or AIDS in Wonderland? AIDS awareness? I don't have that downloaded, but we could. One day. One day we could. You know how compiles all like act against AIDS? Well, the Philips CDI is all AIDS Wonderland. Whippy. That's the secret of the Philips they don't want to tell you. Alright, we've seen your logo too many times. So it might be just a lot of this first screen. I would love to get to the train. I would love to see what another planet looks like in Escape from Cyber City. It's one of those games that are just kind of impossible to play. If I got a real CDI, maybe it'd be possible, but like, based on this being completely borked, I don't have high hopes for it.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach.
Maybe we should have a Philips CDI donation stream. I would rather get a 3DO, if all honesty. The 3DO has actual games. What is happening? It gave up. That's so strange. We're gonna reboot MAME. I even put this on like my really fast SSD just to make sure. If not, we have another game to play. Galaxy Express 39 will take you on a journey. Now I have that song stuck in my head. I should play that again for people who just joined us while I have technical difficulties with this very real Philips CDI. I'm so tired of the Escape from Cyber City theme. Just make it end. Oh god, I'm so tired of this swimmy mouse cursor. You don't know until you try to play this what it feels like. It's just a light gun game. You just aim, you just shoot.
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
We're gonna try the left path again. Oh, I shot them, but not the... I got arrested. This is why I wasn't taking the left path, because it's really hard to shoot that car. Inmate rots. It's all over. Hey, Muir. We actually got to the car segment. We're just gonna take the right path. Because I like blowing the ship up. Aim lower than them. That's the ticket. You have to aim under them. You don't aim at them. The whole guys. Tough luck, Earthling. We are attempting to emulate Escape from Cyber City. A task that, honestly, it seems insurmountable.
Get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
He doesn't get the gun here, so it's so weird. But maybe he gets the gun here in Adieu. I didn't watch Adieu. No, I went up, but I mean, I didn't go up. The goddamn mouse cursor that doesn't control well. Just gonna mass shoot here. Okay, that works. I want to do this. I want to do the skateboard segment. I know this is like a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Faceplant, end of Radical Ride. I shot him, but I think I fell into the hole. Because it's impossible. I think the skateboarding segment, impossible. I got somewhere on the right path. We should probably take the right path.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach.
So many cockroach lips.
Get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Moonway, are you familiar with the Galaxy Express 3.9? And how it will take you on a journey? You watched the movie? The first one? Okay. This looks like it might use footage from that movie. And also the second movie. God damn it. Yeah, I think this right now this is footage from the second movie. But I think it's retelling the story of him on Earth. Which is a shitty robot place, I guess. Maybe somewhere else. Oh my god, we got through the holes.
You are toast.
Okay, let's try left. Oh, I still get hit by that car. Okay, never go that left. Okay, let's ride this car. Okay, maybe you do shoot the cars. I tried to avoid them like the skateboard. Ah! You should watch some of the weirder episodes of the show. The show is so weird the way it's animated, but it's kind of cool. But like the whole point of the show is that they end up on a different planet every episode, and the planet is always just messed up or fucked up in some way you're just not expecting. You're like, wow, this planet sucks, and then you get the next planet. You're like, wow, this planet sucks. And that's the truth about Galaxy Express 3.9 is every planet sucks. Even Earth at this point, which has been turned to like robot place. Yep, see, you can't shoot them up top. We'll try left. Let's do a double left. We never do a double left. Oh, this is the car, isn't it? Okay. I'm in the car loop. I survived the car loop. Did I win?
These doors, they don't look too scary or nothing, huh?
So what was that?
You are toast.
Alright. No skateboard. Oh no, but we're in the... We're back in the car loop. Oh no! I'd rather take the car loop than... Shit! I can't tell which one's which. The 50-50. I'm losing all the 50-50s. Here's a pile up of burning car wreckage. I know I don't want a skateboard, so I think we have to take the path with the holes.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach.
At least we know the car path.
Get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Train. I love this segment because it seems to break in some new ways every time I do it. I'm never ready for the first one. So this is both a light gun game and kind of a choose your own adventure, which I think is neat. I wish more light gun games had that kind of stuff, just to add kind of replayability to what is essentially kind of a why did the mouse go that way? A very arcadey genre. All I do is move the mouse left and it goes flying upward. It's the most insane mouse. Please post some good mice in chat to make up for this mouse that I'm just moving left and right. I'm just moving left and right. That's all I'm doing here. cannot stress enough how broken the mouse cursor is in this video game. And I know it's broken because I can use this, but I feel like I would be very inaccurate. Or slow. Is that Clavia? That's a good mouse.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Excuse me, sir. I don't think the cockroaches have lips. No, they have juicy lips for me to kiss. I can't even do this first segment. The mouse has betrayed me. All I have to do is shoot one of two places. I just want to get to the guy with the car again. Let's try mapping this to a controller. Let's see if we can do this. Y'all gonna watch me do this in real time. Let me untangle my controller. I still want it to be button mouse as well. Oh, can you not? Oh, wait. There we go. And then we'll do... I don't know what these are. Oh, these are just like if you just want to use the D-pad. Okay. Oh my god, it kind of works. It is something with the emulator. The only thing is, it's not fast enough. Whoop. Oh, I know what to do. I can hold shift. Yeah, let's try 300 on everything. Whoop. God.
The Earth is under attack. The evil Guardian's forces are in control. Only a few continue to resist, and only one can offer help. You are the only hope. You must survive. Your mission? Escape from Cyber City. Get to the train and destroy the Guardian's planet.
I want to. I would love to.
Beware. Things are not what they seem. The future is in your hands.
Every time they draw this character, I can never handle it. Exciting segments like Skateboard Alley. Department store. Oh, there's tanks in the department store. The highway. We made it to the highway. I have no idea what to do there. Comma cars. Manholes. Exciting content. Only you can escape from Cyber City. Still feels kinda bad. I don't think I can play it like this. But we'll try.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the
I hope one day we
train
have
and
like
roll
a
the
really good
Guardian's lights
Philips CDI emulator. No, wait, can't control this. Let's go back to mouse. Nope, can't control the mouse either. Maybe it's because we changed the these. I hit the wrong button. That was me. That was my fault. Wow. Exactly 0 score. That's how you know it's a good video game. I'm so tired of this man with the cockroaches.
This'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
That man was in a relationship with a lot of cockroaches. Yeah, that happens there. Now we have to... How do you shoot them and not fall in the hole? I don't understand. I just don't want to get stuck in card hell again. Like, I kill him and I fall anyway. Alright, we're not gonna try out the joystick anymore. That way lies madness. So I was gonna give this an honest shot for like an hour. We're almost done. We're almost done with that first hour.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach.
Then we can play a real video game from Taito.
Get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Train. The Galaxy Express 39 will take you on a journey, a never-ending journey. The emulator just crashed. This is like the 3rd time it's happened. It seems like it does it if you're playing the same instance too long. Emulator greased. Can't believe this. OBS? There you are. Sometimes you have to wait for OBS to catch up to MAME. If you go too fast, OBS will be like, well, I can't see MAME forever until you reboot MAME. That's just how it is. In case you ever have trouble capturing OBS or MAME with OBS, that's the ticket. Because you'll see OBS lose it every now and then. Don't try to change, like, load a game while it's, like, lost it. You have to let OBS catch up. You gotta give OBS time. It's slow, it's cranky, it's tired. That's actually me. I like did not sleep at all last night. But I fixed up the bit alert, and I think I made it better. That's definitely not a bait.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Ah. I can't do this anymore. Any progress I've made. Die. Kid wiped out. Grenade shatters hopes. And all his bones. Maybe you can shoot the manholes before they start. It is. It's the most video game. You point and you shoot. This is what you asked for. You said, Snake Man, are in any video games where you could just point and shoot your gun? And here it is. This is the purest form. Okay, there's no jumping. That's the purest form of video game, is jumping.
Here, this'll shoot the lips of a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Train. I can't stop it. It's like every time it zooms in on train, it makes me laugh. I somehow clicked off the window. I didn't even know it was possible. Oh, it was Chatty. Chatty was too close to it. I see, I see. I'm learning things. I was distracted. I was distracted by accidentally resizing Chatty. And thus losing the focus on the simulator. Yeah, Mueller knows. Mueller plays the most video games.
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
I'm kidding. Mueller plays games that are way smarter than me. I could never. Let's try this path. Let's just go to car hell. I think it's gonna be over here. Just forever do the car thing. Oh, I don't know. I got hit. It feels like I don't make any progress. I don't even think this will get you progress. I think this is like a trap, this car thing. It's the ultimate trap because it crashed the emulator. You can try F3. Last time I F3'd the emulator and tried to play it, it was sick. It didn't like it. Do I have a save? It hasn't even made a save yet. Most CDI games like automatically save, and then it takes up this memory file, and then you can't run any games because it's full, and it's really funny. It gets really mad at you. Yeah, see, last time I did F3, it did this, which seems not so good. I'm curious how far it will get, though. So far, this menu hasn't broken on me. Nope, there it goes. It finally broke on me. I tell you, I have to reboot MAME, because last time I didn't reboot MAME, it didn't fix it. I don't understand. You guys just want to play Plunderball? It's for my cursed pinball stream. And it's something else. This game doesn't even have the really cool like Philips CDI intro. With the little jingle. I really like the jingle. This one this doesn't count. Man, there's gonna be a Sunday vibing when I throw American Laser Games video games at you guys, and you're not prepared. You're all not prepared for American Laser Games. And for Space Pirates. Oh, to be a space pirate. Yeah, for those who missed it, yesterday we played Yumimi Mix with the crew, and we got to be a unicorn. We were possessed by a unicorn and had to close holes in space and time.
Get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
That artist for you Mimi Mix, they're on Twitter. They make very cute art still. I love that. We're gonna try this the goddamn skateboard. I don't know how you shoot them and not fall into the hole. If someone could summon Sardus, faceplant and the radical ride. And just ask, how do you beat the skateboard segment? I know how to beat this segment. Okay, I think I go farther on... Yeah, I think I can figure out which footage they're gonna use. I say and then I get hit. I might as well just go back to the manholes. I'm just having such bad luck with them. Okay, I gotta grab all my copies of Makaimura, Dai Makaimura. What's the SNES game called?
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
It's because it's like drawn and it's like cell animated and heart. No, I think new anime looks fine too. There's something about this style, this era. So this is using footage from both movies. So you're gonna see footage from like the later Galaxy Express film. This is what this footage is. That's from '92. And then the Galaxy Express film we watched in the Discord was from '79. It was really stunning. You think it'd be easy? You think that part would be easy? I really wish I could use the MAME light gun control. Okay, manhole's done.
You are toast.
If I go left, I get trapped in the car cycle. I can't hit him. But maybe that's good. Oh god. I ran face first into that gate. Well, we got new footage. Help. We'll do one more run. This is gonna be the run. We got through the... I can't even hit the stationary button. I'm losing it.
Here, this'll shoot the lips of a cockroach.
Here.
Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Oh, the Guardians. I assume they're meaning the metal people from Galaxy Express. I can't aim. What if Dragon's Lair was a light gun game and it wasn't as good as what's it called? That cowboy one. Okay.
Surrender, dirtbag.
What? Kablooey! Dirtbag blasted. I feel like I won that. I was on the left side of the screen. That, guys, that was Escape from Cyber City. We'll get the credits again, so you know who to blame. Is this respecting the original source materials? I've played Cliffhanger in the past. Cliffhanger is an infamous FMV game that uses footage from Castle Cagliostro and Mamo. I always forget what the first Lupin film is. Something Mamo, right? I'm a fake Lupin fan. Look, see, based on films, Galaxy Express 3.9 and Adieu, Galaxy Express. Thank you, Cameron. This disc is for private home use. Alright, I'm gonna go boot up the PlayStation. We can do this in real time. I'm gonna kill the emulator. Get out of here. Get over here. Alright. Yeah. Am I typing wrong? If it looks wrong to me. Or yeah. Why does it look weird to me? Escape from Cyber City broke my mind. We need the PS1 filter. There we go. And I'll be right back. I just gotta go punch the PlayStation. Really gently. I'm sure you guys are hearing wonderful noises. It's just me, like, trying to get a PlayStation controller untangled. We might return to Escape from Cyber City. It's possible. Chat, how are you tonight? Are you vibing? Are you having a good weekend? Did you have a great weekend? A mad weekend? Hello, World's a Rogue. You missed us breaking this Philips CDI. Awful weekend. Oh, but you got to watch some Dokapon Kingdom. See, the crew had it good because we played Dokapon. Not great? Oh man, everyone's having a rough weekend. You guys want to just watch Countdown Vampires instead? No. Tempting. Very tempting. You fell asleep? It's okay. You bought overpriced chips. Were they at least good? And lost the run of Fallout 2. Oh no! Alright, so Cosmo Warrior Zero. Alright, so Cosmo Warrior Zero is an OVA from Leiji Matsumoto, and it's like a prequel. It is about you're this guy who is like you're kind of like a space cop, I guess. Your name is Zero, and you were trained by Captain Harlock, who is a space pirate that is against the Metal Menace. But for some reason, it seems like Captain Harlock has betrayed humanity and has sided with the humans, so it's like your job to go stop him. But that doesn't sound right. Something's up. I mean, he has a gun, but he's not a laser hand. I think you're thinking of Cobra. This is a very different pirate. Actually, Cobra is like more of a bounty hunter. Oh boy, we're gonna get FMV. Let's get DMCA. Okay, so that's Captain Harlock's ship, the Altera, I believe, in the most compressed PlayStation FMV. The Macross one was pretty rough. Jeff Bezos showed up to my house and beat me up after I streamed that Macross game. That's Esmeralda. That is... I forget his name. This game is quiet. Oh, look at baby. So Zero had a family. He had a wife and kids, but they were destroyed. I do recommend the first movie, Worlds of Rogue. It's like a, you know, it's one of those, we're gonna condense the main plot points into a film. We're gonna condense the main plot points of a 200 episode anime into 2 hours. Good luck. It does move a little fast, but like things just kind of happen because there's no time. But I do recommend it just for the music. Leiji Matsumoto, he had a way of like picking his soundtracks. Like he was so good at it. So I've always wanted to look at this game because this is kind of like a third-person action run and gun. But language barrier probably makes it impossible to like get a real good full playthrough, but perfect for Sunday vibing. No, I mean, you could do both. But if you're only gonna do like, I don't have enough time to watch 200 episodes of a show, then don't watch the movie. Like, that's all I'm saying. You'll have a good time. So I think this game has like 8 playable characters, according to like the Wikipedia article I read, but it only starts with 1. Yeah, but I mean, is no experience better than some experience? You gotta think. You gotta be philosophize. Alright, I'll skip some cutscenes since we're not gonna get much out of them, especially ones where just I'm going to talk over a static background. I do want to look at this art though. Leiji Matsumoto draws like 3 humans. Well, Leiji Matsumoto draws 2 humans and 1 gremlin. And my lore. I mean, this is one of the good pretty humans that he drew, but the gremlin. Look at this video game. Okay, X's grenade. Ooh, we got a turnaround button. Can't tell what triangle does. I really like what the camera does, where it like wireframes what you're up against. So I have no idea how this game works. I guess I want to get that. But it just looked cool. It's also very PlayStation. Here, let let me lower it just a little bit since no one's talking anymore. Oh, okay. Aim? Alright, the dodge roll is really weird. It doesn't activate unless you're hitting a direction, which, like, you turn. So you gotta be turning and then you do it. Okay, you can do it from the strafe as well. Strafe is L and R. We got something. Maybe we can use the map. Oh, you can turn off the really awesome HUD. Look how cool this HUD is. Why did I turn it off? I feel like you always want to have a charge shot at the ready. Because a regular shot doesn't seem very good. Very swimmy. So I wonder what my goal is it to collect these, like, sheets of paper? To eliminate all the enemies? To save someone? I heard, like, children crying earlier. And he does say something. That's where we came from. Let's try going... Try going this way. I thought I had a Kirby for a second. It's weird. When the children start crying, the music disappears. Kind of into the music. I wonder if it's a Zuntata joint. So this is Taito. I feel like I'm just running around in circles. Alright, we're gonna check this path. He gets dialogue here. Usually a good sign. Let's see if I can break that. Oh yeah, does this have analog control? Oh, it does. Not how you'd expect. Like, the right stick doesn't do anything. It's just a replacement for the D-pad. Okay, I'd probably want the D-pad then. It doesn't seem like there's analog movement. My space revolver. I've got an itchy trigger finger. I need to shoot. How about this path? I'm dodging. I wish the music came back. I'll take some SP. Oh god. Did not mean to do that. +3. Oh, health. I wonder if there's no music because Taito did this a lot, where they were like, we'll cut the music in Darius because they want to make it feel really messed up. Oh, this is where he lived, I think. That was a weird cut. Yeah, this is where his family was. Look at there, they had a little child.
家族も思い出も全てがここに埋まってしまった。地球は本当にこれでいいのか。俺は正しいことをしようとしているのだろうか。
Cool hole. Cool robot.
またこいつらか。ロボットに付き合っている暇はない。
Yeah, one thing about the Galaxy Express 3.9 is it's very anti-robot. It's like, oh, humanity. Oh, this is what it means to live and not give up your human body so you can live forever. We're good. Robots do a lot of good things in the world. I'm good. Pet me. Now for battle. I mean, there was a good robot and a bad robot in Alien, right? Or is that the other? Oh god. Okay, you don't want to stay there. Ow. Shit, the auto aim. There we go. Get down. What about the Matrix? Matrix is also anti-robot propaganda. Shit. Oh my god. All I gotta do is hit him like once. What a duel. What a battle. Look, I'm saying that it isn't as, like, clear-cut in black and white. We're good robots, and they're bad robots. This robot, I think, will become a good robot. Because he was in the intro video. Oh, cool. Just dump into the sky with your gigantic space laser. I like his gun. The guns in Galaxy Express 3.9 are pretty cool. So I wonder if his ship is the Fire Dragon. Oh yeah, look at it. I'm getting good ideas for Dream Harrier. When I saw Captain Harlock's ship, I was like, oh, I need to make a low poly ship. I'm getting lots of good ideas. Now, ships in Galaxy Express 3.9, they're either a flying train or they are kind of like naval battleships. Just in space. I kind of like the naval battleship aesthetic. What do you guys? Do you guys want your spaceships to be naval craft, or do you want it to be kind of more of like a plane but in space? What's your ideal? You want a Kiwi? I like the other ships in this squad. I also like the split design in the front on this one. Now loading. This game has a good HUD. It might not have a very good pacing. What's up, Farmsteads? We did not escape from Cyber City. Oh, what did? Galaxy Express? No, I'm pretty sure it's a manga. Are you thinking Galactic Heroes? Legend of Galactic Heroes? What are we talking about? Farmsteads, what are we talking about? Are we in the right chat? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, the game came first. It was always planned to be some kind of OVA though. It's not like, oh, I just happened the Leiji. It was basically like a project with Leiji Matsumoto overlooking it, and then he did the OVA for this. You know, you got those multimedia projects like your Yokai Watches, your Food Kingdoms, the Gun Frontier. Oh, there was like a cool robot beetle. Yeah, I'm learning the charge shot is the only shot that matters. The problem is you do lose your charge shot if you get hit. My town. Talking about my town. My town has so many wind thingy mabobs. My town. Worth it. This doesn't, but I wish it would. Unless it does, then I'm a fool. But I'm pretty sure I looked at a lot of SNES, or not SNES, PS1 games. You want this one to be. I see what I get what you're throwing down. Ugh. Okay, so this guy's kind of like run into you. It's okay, we got life up. Remember when this game had music? Oh, I got turned around. We gotta go to this ranch. Where are we going? We're going to my town. Gun Frontier City. Yeah, it's funny. Gun Frontier is like an arcade game. Is it related? Is it in the universe?
ハーロックたちの情報はないか。
It's hard. Like, you look at this, right? There's no subtitles. Oh, there's our typical Leiji Matsumoto female character.
ハーロックのことについて
Oh, she has like an axe.
奴の居場所を知っているなら教えてもらいたい。
Fuck yeah.
それが人に物を聞く態度なの？生意気な男ね。
If there's one thing that Leiji Matsumoto knew what to do was design kick-ass women.
そういったことは私を倒してからほざきなさい。
He ain't putting up with his shit. We can have a duel. Stale image. What's stale? Those stills were hot. That was fire. I think I pieced it together what you meant, but look, we don't have the budget. All right, now we have a duel. Oh god, she's got rapid fire. I kind of like these duels. They're kind of funny. She has like these homing grenade things. Don't forget to use your grenades. Oh god, she knew it. I think my gun hurts more though. She has to do a lot more work to do that damage. Oh, this game's fun. It reminds me a lot of that Konami game with the funny name that I can't think of. Gotcha. Sorry, I had to kill the cool girl. This is the weirdest virtual on. I wish it was a virtual on. She had an axe.
知るもんですか。知っててもあんたなんかに教えてやらないんだから。
So I think we could play the game from her perspective once we unlock everyone. Because supposedly there's 8 characters. Also, everyone's so quiet. Alright, we're off from Gun Frontier. I think we're on the lookout. We're trying to find Captain Harlock.
しても憎めないところだ。よし、基地のあるエルアラメインに補給に向かう。ファイヤードラゴン発進。
Fire Dragon. I love the Fire Dragon. I mean, it's really just like a battleship in space with kind of like the Outlaw Star strapped underneath it. The Outlaw Star, also a very good anime spaceship. Snake Man's top 10 anime spaceships. I'd have to really sit and think about anime spaceships. The Captain Harlock Altera is pretty good. We gotta count stuff like White Base, but White Base wouldn't make a top 10. We're jumping off of White Base. Ancient memes. Oh, speaking of like White Base, we're in a desert and there's tanks and oh no, we stumbled upon Gundam. These tanks are weird. But I bet they will kill me. I bet they have nothing, no remorse. You don't watch enough space opera? What about Legend of Galactic Heroes? So this isn't Esmeralda. Or is it Esmeralda or Emerald? I always forget the female pirate in Captain Harlock. Emeraldas. See, I'm combining both of them. So this isn't related to Galaxy Express, but it is in the same universe, as is Captain Harlock, Emeraldas. There's a prequel OVA that's based on Maytal and like what she did before the events of Galaxy Express 39. There's a lot to this universe. Expanded, yeah, the cinematic Leiji verse. Getting a lot out of this sand texture. Ow. Can't tell it's... The draw distance is bad. And on purpose. Something getting pushed. Huh? I can't move. There you go. Okay, so you couldn't move from that. I'm gonna go look at what is crashed over here. That seems important. Uh-oh. Do you mind? Oh, I was rolling. I can't move. The wind. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. What? Where am I? What are we doing? Okay, maybe we shouldn't charge shot against this guy. Wow. Hopefully you give me health. No? Well, fine. I want to. I think it would be fun. Oh yeah, like the guns in the Leiji verse are crazy. Like if a kid shoots his gun for the first time and he goes flying backwards. And I'm a grown man. Oh my god, it's a third type. It's a fourth type of Leiji Matsumoto character. You have pretty boy, you have pretty girl, you have gremlin, and now we have hairy guy. I'm just kidding. I have a lot of respect for Leiji Matsumoto. It's just all the ladies he draws are the same. But they're cool. They have like gigantic eyelashes. Time for a duel. Hopefully I got my health back. I did not. Oh god, there was a grenade. I didn't see it. It's behind me. Should have used my radar, I guess. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully I got that grenade
I'll
hit.
catch my rivals soon. The next holes are the most crucial.
I mean, this guy looks like a rival. Aha! Gotta use our cover system. Oh. I do appreciate that cover seems to have like a pretty big effect here.
まだ実力が足りないようだな。雇う以前の問
What
題
a nice guy I am. I only killed that robot.
他を探すか。
I have nothing against other humans, I guess.
しかも男気がある。まるで土地郎みたいだぜ。
何？土地郎を知っているのか？
Oh, and if you think there's only 110 episodes of Legend of the Galactic Hero, that's only the first show.
土地郎は球場星団猿畑にいる。
There's a lot of Galactic Hero,
発進。
a lot of anime space opera to be had. Look, we got a fleet. I will perish before I ever watch enough of Galactic Hero. That's me trying to catch up with One Piece. My body can't take it. I will just simply perish. I am only human. There's too much of it. I cannot handle it. I like that Luffy has a form that's called the Snake Man. Big fan. Oda, if you want to talk to me about guest starring or, you know, because I'm the only Snake Man. That's awesome. Oh my god, giant mushroom. You only got to episode 80? What is episode 80? What would happen? Did they just get to Grand Blue or the Grand Line in the episode 80? Yeah, Cameron, I'm the same way because I'm still like trapped before the time skip. Girl gets flu. Okay. What? Oh, you can't use your gun. What is this? I know, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to talk. What? It turned into these kind of game. What the? Awesome. Oh, there's a cat. Oh yeah, the cats in Galactic Galaxy Express, they do this. It's a good cat. Arlong. Yeah, that's Arlong. It's funny because they come back. Not Arlong, but just like fish people are very important. I'm so confused. I did not expect. I'm going to the toilet. Oh, I had to go to the toilet. The toilet was the key. Oh, we're finding this guy.
久しぶりだな。司令官になったのか。
Whoa.
何のつもりだ。ここは戦うとこではないぞ。
That guy's cool. Leave him alone.
土地郎。
Oh, but he would totally know where Harlock is.
今の俺の任務だ。
ここは暮らすには猿畑が入って食い物にも困らん。下宿してるみたいで楽しいぞ。お前もどうだ？
I think he helped build the Alteria.
どうしてもか。
どうしてもだ。
I How many CD is what game? This game? Just the one. And he's got a lot of voice acting, but not a lot of like FMV. I also don't think it has a lot of content based on my little bit of investigations. Many gremlins in the Leiji verse. Oh, he has a shield. Wonder if his shield comes back every time. Oh, he put the shield back on. Shit. Oh. He's cool. Can't fight him. He's a gremlin. Also, he keeps putting the shield back on. I gotta be careful because they wake up attack. Oh. Oh, there's melee. Can I melee? Is that what the triangle button does? I haven't found out what the triangle button does. His shield sucks. I hate your shield. My grenade sucks. I like that there's just like one-on-one duels. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. I died. This guy has a shield, and thus my strategy of just using the big shot doesn't seem to work. So maybe I have to use the little shots to get his shield off. Because that's the only way I can stay mobile. Damn, he played me like a fiddle there. Luckily, the AI seems a little dumb. Like, he's not putting his shield back on. And he also seems to be really invested in melee. Like, really invested in melee? To a fault. Ow, he had a bazooka this whole time. The grenade didn't hit him? The power of the Leiji gremlin. The galactic gremlin. Some of the earliest anime gremlins. I guess he is a space pirate. It does suck that we're a space cop. I'd rather be a space pirate.
そのうちわかるよ。まあいいさ。とりあえずお前だから捕まっといてやるよ。
ハーロックたちがどこにいるのか、どうせ喋るつもりはないんだろう。
エメラルダスなら惑星黒い
Oh, he mentioned her, Emeraldus.
惑星黒い都。そんなことを俺に喋ってもいいのか。後悔するなよ、トチロ。
ニカ。
よし、惑星黒い都に向けてファイヤードラゴン発進。
And yeah, ships in this universe, they do that little jump thing where they like fold universe. You know, they jump in like a fold. You know, warp gates, you know, all that stuff. That typical sci-fi stuff. It's weird because I feel like there's way more space sci-fi anime than there is like anime Star Wars. Does that make sense? I guess this is a little fantastical. We're getting a lot of mileage out of this desert. Should I get a head pat command? Am I a good boy? I've never really thought about myself as a VTuber in that style. I never intended to become a VTuber. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Ah! I mean, that's just... all the VTubers do it. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if that's my style. No one wants to touch the poisonous snake man. Uh-oh. I didn't expect little tight corridors, but I also didn't expect static camera angle area either, so... That was scary. It's like a phantom. Let's see what's over here. Ow, 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 ow. So always look before you. Ah! Yeah, I wanted to kill them before. Oh, is this a maze? Huh? Hit! I don't know. I just want to do more stuff with the points. Uh oh. I mean, Stadler's great, but everyone has enough points for Stadler, because there's nothing else to use your points. This is what Sunday Vibing's about. I tried to, like, think about other things. The game's not the main show, I guess, of a Sunday Vibing stream. Can you hit the thing? Okay, you have to stop. Wait, is the health up a calorie mate bar? I'm also getting PSO Ruins vibes, or at least episode 2's like fake ruins. There she is. She has a robot arm. Kind of like Cobra's. Does she have a robot arm, or does she just have like a rapier that is also it's a rapier that's also a giant laser gun. Anyway, she's cool. Everyone's so cool. Even the gremlins are cool in this universe. Except for the main kid, the Galaxy Express 39, but... If you ever look up Galaxy Express 39, you need to look up the main kid. And his, like... you have to find his art that is, like, off art. Like, when he's animated off art. Because it's, like... It's amazing. I have to learn how to speedrun Sword of Sidon first. There's a gigantic point redeemed that just says play Sword of Sidon. I can't even get past, like... I made it to the
next
castle.
shot is too difficult. I'm gonna have to lay up.
There she is. Yeah, she has like a rapier. That's also a laser blaster. I don't have a lot of health though. Uh oh. Ah! Shit. Like, I wonder if this game is 2-player. There's a lot of options at that first, Uh-oh. She's stealthing me. Got him. Oh. She got me too. Good trade. Oh, hi. 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 Ow, 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 ow. Wow, melee hurts a lot. I still don't know how to melee. Maybe I don't. I don't have a rapier. Rapier. I'm gonna die though. I gotta be careful. Oh! I was gonna try to lay a bomb. To cover my escape, and she just like got up and shot me. She's like, nah, wait a minute. I'm just gonna shoot you. It's called atmosphere. Well, now that we have even life to start with, I will probably be okay. Because she doesn't seem to hurt me a lot unless she melees me. What did Standler warn me about? I like that. Like, we gotta call him different things every time. You know, Standler. I should probably not get close to her. We'll probably not win that. Ah. I'm gonna need to lay up. Look, they didn't have to go through a stage like I did. I'm never playing that Shrek game. I don't have to. That's ranked. You never have to touch it. Hey, look at this cool pirate lady.
あなたの船でもあの星には無事に降りることはできないでしょうね。私たちではゼロを説得できない。
Alright, and those two are lovers.
どちろ
See, that's how you know the gremlin's cool. They don't treat the gremlin like, oh, he's just a gremlin. Here's your treat of meat. Go gnaw in the corner. In Galaxy Express, you meet that gremlin's mother. That's how the kid gets the gun, at least in the film version.
ロボットどもめ、どういうつもりだ？誰だ？
この船の艦長だ。
なんだと？この船は俺の船だ。俺が艦長だ。い
つまでもハーロックを見つけられない貴様は解任されたのだ。
Were we played by the metal people? If I had an easier way to just do the switch. Like, it doesn't help that it's in two separate programs. Whereas, like, a lot of, like, VTubers are just live 2Ds and they can swap between the live 2D models. Like, I have to open a separate application and then this one, it wants to take, like, whatever this, what's called Sprout on OBS wants to take over. So if I, like, open the other one, I'll have to close this one, and then I have to resize because they're not sized the same. And I could think about it. I'm trying to, like, not have a million programs open on the computer while I do a stream. Challenge failed. Challenge impossible. Oh, we're on one of their ships. How'd this happen? Or maybe this is our ship. If anything, our ship's cool then. Oh. Number 5. It's okay, we got the Mambo, number 5, and number 1. Ever play Jim Power Mutant Planet? Is that the SNES version or the Amiga version? Because I've only played the SNES version with the most fucked up, wow, that recoil. The most fucked up parallax scrolling ever did see. PC Engine has a version? Was that released? That sounds like unreleased. Oh no, it's the Genesis one that's unreleased, right? I think I've only played the SNES version. Okay, I came out of there, I think. I have door keys for 4 and 5, so let's go to 4. Okay, now I have 2. So this version just looked worse? No, you need to play the SNES version. You need to see it in action. You need to at least watch it animate. What they did was they sold it with 3D glasses. Well, they're not like real 3D glasses. They're the ones that, like, I shouldn't say they're not real 3D glasses, but they're like the kind of, do these open? I assume that's what that warning was about. These things will explode. Damn, he was ready. Aw. The way the SNES version animates It's one of those glasses that make the background look like they're... I don't know, it's... They're the 3D glasses that aren't yellow, like a color. Yeah, delicious calorie, mate. Carrot. Uh-oh. I was not ready to aim at one of these. Hey, got the last key card. So we could go back to 3. Carrot, mate. Carrot flavored calorie, mate. Just as Snake would have wanted it. You think Big Boss likes carrots? Opening these doors feel like suicide. Like every time I open a door, something bad happens. Well, I got like one of those collectibles. Here, I need to go to 2. Yeah, it has like the most fucked up parallax because I think it's supposed to work with the glasses, but how, I don't know. I bet that would just make you feel nauseous. That's a fake. It's a fake me. It's one of the guys from Interstellar 5555. Or what if you call it Interstellar 45? Just like you call it Galaxy Express 39. Do we have experts? Do we have Leiji Matsumoto experts in chat? One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, so start the dancing. Alright, I know everything he's gonna do. I know everything you're gonna do, and you know everything I'm gonna do. Strange, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, his shot's different. He also hurt himself. He does have the same, like, charge shot that I do, though. I gotta be careful, because these explode. Like there's a space battle going on back there. I hit the wrong button. I want the X button to be the dodge button. The fact that dodge is on R2, but R1 is straight right, it just bothers me. Hey Scarlet Swordfish. Welcome to... Oh god. That hurt a lot. Cosmo Warrior Zero. I'm fighting a robot clone of myself, I guess. We were playing Escape from Cyber City. I could try melee. I mean, there's stages. I had to like collect key cards that last stage. The stages are so nothing compared to the duel mode, though. It's clearly this is what I want to break this. I want to make you explode. Oh, these don't explode. How? Oh, triangle reloads. Because you have a limited number of, like, your grenades. Ow. No, I did not. I couldn't even get past the... I got past the manhole. I need to know how to melee. I was like hitting every button. I was like, how melee? I wonder if it's a combination. Oh, I blew up on that. Got him. I think the main version is fucked up in its mouse acceleration, because I was able to play it a little bit with a joystick and it didn't have the problems that it did. I feel like this game is ranking down because every time I take a death, the AI just gets really dumb. Like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that thing that... Oh. We killed Pharrell. Robots are making duplicates. That must mean that Captain Harlock fake is a fake. And he's not working for the evil metal men. Metal Empire. This game is cool. Someone translate this game. It'll be hard because there's no subtitles on these scenes. But, you know, I could dream. There's so many really good PS1 games that need translations. Oh shit, there's the Galaxy Express. Oh, it looks great in this mode, like this low poly. Chugga chugga choo choo. Let me see those dentures. A Galaxy Express 39 will take you on a journey. We started the stream with the Stepping Selection Galaxy Express opening song. And now it's stuck in my head. Are we gonna board the Galaxy Express to have it take us? Oh, thank you, Cameron. Okay, so Welcome Home is from Gust, makers of like the Atelier games. It's like Alone in the Dark if Alone in the Dark starred Buster Keaton and it was just like a gigantic slapstick comedy game. It's actually a little Dr. Hauser. It's more Dr. Hauser. I kind of actually didn't pay attention to that cutscene. Did the Galaxy Express open fire on us? That's fucked up. The funny thing about that translation, Worlds of Rogue, is it's done by AI. It's a Chat GPT translation, and it looked terrible. I mean, it'll get you through. Oh shit, we're on the thing. That's weird. Oh. There's also these, like, shadow creatures here. There's, like, nowhere to move. These things do kind of remind me a little bit of Gold Rock from Cobra. It's a little bit of a Cobra. Or not Gold Rock. It reminds me of something else. Ow! My shot. I stand there for a while. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. If I had a melee, maybe that would be a different story. It reminds me of the PS2 Polar Express. That game has like actual cutscenes from the movie though, so it's like a very hard game to stream. Ow. Come on out. Okay, we won't use the charge shot because that just leaves us as sitting ducks. The aiming in this is not like the best. Ow. I didn't think he hit me. Aim. Please. There we go. I got a key. Well, yeah, they shoved it through AI, and then they didn't even like bother to like tidy it up. Like I've AI translated like an RPG Maker game before. Not with ChatGPT, but you know, just some machine translation and some but I went in and cleaned it up, and then I admitted that it was an AI thing or a machine translated, and it was only just for the sole purpose of someone to just be able to get through. Oh. I need to use grenades. These are what the grenades are for, aren't they? Owie. The Galaxy Express 3 and 9 kind of sucks when you're playing an action game. Oh, now you give health. Oh, he meleeed me. Spocking. I guess we'll just go out on top of the ship. Whoa. Uh-oh. Hi. I hit the dodge. Oh, I should have got that health. Oh no! Oh, I got distracted by... Oh, that didn't stop them. Okay, don't even use the big shot. Oh, I'm trying to throw a grenade. Come on. Oh. Yeah, just... Oh, God. This game kinda controls... I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's no Mega Man Legends. No, it like doesn't seem to give any care that you died. It's like, whatever. Ah, really? I was trying to get out of there. I need to use all four fingers on the top of the controller. I'm not very good at that. Because R2 dodges, but only if you're moving. And L2 or L1 and R1 strafe. I tend to only use my index fingers on the top because it feels weird using my middle fingers. Oh, I couldn't see that he was shooting. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, I had the grenade. Damn, holy shit. You're gonna give a big fat middle finger to this game, Cameron? Ah, the patterns are hard too. I need to just stay back here. Every time I've gotten close, it's been bad. Just let the cannon kill. Ah, jeez. I'm so bad at the dodge in this. If it was a face button, I'd feel better. Okay, it's gotten pretty easy with me. It's kind of shooting out into space. There we go. We dodged some lasers. We're doing it. It ain't no Cyber City.
惑星大テクノロジア銀河系の淵大マゼラン星雲よりにあるルールバイス三つ星
I actually kind of lost my voice doing that choo-choo just now. Choo-choo. That's what I wanted to do.
全宇宙の生命体に向け生き抜く希望と意志を送り出している宇宙
No, it's completely original.
その絶対制空権は強力で
Oh, this is where all the trains end up. That's cool. The hushed choo-choo. Choo-choo ASMR. Chugga chugga.
一体この銀河鉄道はどうなっているんだ。その銀河鉄道は
I apologize. That must have been very weird.
つまり模造品だ。ハーロック。よく来たな。
Is that Harlock? I mean, it looks like him, but Harlock doesn't wear red, right? He either wears black or green. I guess he could wear red. Emeraldus wears red. Is this a fake Harlock?
君のおかげでその必要もなくなった。メタノイド。銀河鉄道の中にいた奴らのことか。そうだ。
He can wear whatever he damn wants. The problem is we have a fake Harlock on the loose, so I have to deduce. And I also can't understand Japanese. But yeah, they think that Harlock is working with the evil metal empire, which is totally not Harlock's MO.
もう一度俺たちと共に戦わないか。そのドクロの艦隊紋章を掲げていた頃のように。お前たちが言いたいことは俺にも分かってきた。
I wonder what this OVA's like. Kind of want to watch it now.
話が別だ。俺はお前を倒す。
Now that I know that Zero was trained by the legendary Captain Harlock.
いずれは決着をつけなければならないと思っていたはずだ。そうか。 それがお前の答えか。いや、答えはこれから
No, I mean, there's an evil metal empire. That's their name, the evil empire. But I'm sure there's a good metal empire. I'm sure there's a lovable mascot robot around the corner. Look, I didn't write the story. This is a very anti-robot story, okay? I'm just playing it. Oh, these orb things. Oh, we're having a duel. A duel with the Harlock. Oh, I have no health. I'm so scared of these orbs. Oh, they can't explode. Anything that seems to highlight red. Yep, okay. Oh, he was gonna melee me, I bet. I'm getting out of there. Oh, he fooled me. Shit. Cool, action roll. Oh shit! He came out from the other side. Damn. We almost had him. There you go. Consist these nuts. Is the music being interrupted by like a boarding message? I wonder if this is Utada. It's like not... Well, I mean, earlier it was very experimental and weird. When it was just like holding on one note for like ever. I wonder if this is one of those games you can link two PS1s together like Armored Core. Aw. I was hoping to get him with that. Ah! How'd I miss?
Great. I can get my second shot on the green from here.
That's so good for you, Stadler. What if Stadler was in this game? What if Stadler was a great space pirate? Got him. Oh no, a picture of my wife and kid. This pose? This Captain Harlock looks like a Sonic the Hedgehog character. I don't know why. Okay, Leiji Matsumoto has 5 characters. Handsome men, handsome women, burly men, gremlin, adorable baby. That's more than Toriyama. I'm just being rude. This game's pretty fun though. It's pretty like jank. We're sorry, Zero. You didn't once you see the game, and thus your adventure ends here. No, I'm just expecting that. I'm expecting either that to happen, or I'm gonna get a bad Taito ending. It is weird to see. I'm gonna say the word modern Captain Harlock because like the last time I saw him was in the 79 Galaxy Express film, and he is very much the epitome of 70s anime guy. I mean, he's still popping that collar. But nowadays, if you want to watch Captain Harlock, it's like in weird CG. Like, they keep making CG Captain Harlock films. Who's the epitome of 80s anime guy? The guy from City Hunter? I don't know. Let me think. Emeraldus is here. And the Gremlin. Hikaru from Macross? That's a good answer. He still has a little bit of 70s in him though. You look at Hikaru and you're like, oh, he's got a little bit of bell bottoms going on. He's '80s anime guy. The crew is ready. Squad up. Oh, there's the ship. There's the Altera. Oh, where's Emeralda's ship? I don't even remember what Emeralda's ship's called, but it's cool. It's like a space zeppelin. Okay, it's just not here. We didn't render that. We rendered the Altera. Or is it the Altiera? I don't know. I gotta look this up. We just watched the movie last week on the Discord. Link in the under the stream. Like that smash button. He really loves this gun. Heart that smash button. Ring the dong bell. Densha the go-go. Densha the go-go, baby. Oh, this is definitely a Sunday Vibin stream. Kenshiro? Kenshiro is an 80s guy. He is Mel Brooks. As much as I don't like Mel Brooks, okay, he is the platonic ideal of what Mel Brooks looked like, I guess. It's trying to separate Kenshiro from Mel Brooks. Oh, not Mel Brooks. Oh my god, Mel Gibson. Jesus Christ. On Sunday... Yeah, we love Mel Brooks. He's not Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks goes around and just kicks people's heads and explode. Oh no. I want that game. Did we win? Was that the game? I feel like nothing happened. I mean, in the story, like we found Harlock and we fought Harlock, and I guess Harlock was like, "No, man, that wasn't me. I didn't kill your kids." And I was like, "Okay." I guess. At the beginning, it only let me be 0. Time for the DMCA. No, I was kidding. Pull out your lighters. Well, I think this game was fun. I want to know the story. So I guess I have to watch the OVA to find out, huh? How long could it be? Let's do some research. Where's my phone? Actually, oh, there it is. I mean, I think now I can play as the other characters in like a story mode. I mean, maybe I could always play as the other characters in like a versus. This is from the OVA is from 2001. Obviously, the game came first, since we talked about that. Game came out in 2000. Also got a PC port. That's interesting. 15 episode OVA. That sounds like a show. Are you sure you're an OVA? Oh, I guess it was a TV. What am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of the other OVA, the Maytel. There's too much. The Galaxy Express universe is too vast. You know what this game needed? This game needed playable Gact. Taito would eventually get there. Eventually Taito would see that they needed a Gact video game, and they did it with Bujingai. We need to play Bujingai. There's so many games we need to play. Well, first we gotta fish. Hey, I kicked Captain Harlock's ass. I would have beat him the first time if I didn't start with half my health bar. Like, I had his number. These were the only two things I had playing today, and I am a little tired, so we'll take a look at the other modes, but I don't think we'll play any other games. I could go back to Escape from Cyber City, but I don't think we'd make any progress in it. Gunpla is fun. You should go build some Gunpla or some Plamo. I built a Twin Bee, and I still have another thing to build for the stream. I have to figure out what the best way to capture that now that I'm a... The first time I went to build it, I wasn't a 3D VTuber. It wasn't weird if you saw my hands. Nah, you all see me every Saturday. I really do want to try to get hand tracking if I ever play Densha to Go on stream again. And then I want to render like a little Densha controller. Oh, it'd be so cute. Because like, the Densha controller only goes... Oh, there's his signature. There's Leiji Matsumoto. I guess there was kind of like an explosion of post-2000s Galaxy Express stuff. There was like Galaxy Railways? Or Galactic Railways. There was Galactic Railways. There's this. There was that Maytal thing. You unlocked the Kuba! I don't even know where to save. Let's go find out how to save. You look like an option. Where you save? I used to know this. I think you're load. That or my memory card's full. No, you're save. Yeah, you did it. Congratulations. I wonder if that was why the voices were so quiet. Alright, let me see if they unlocked any more characters. What's a rogue? Why are you so pushy today? Okay, so we can be other characters. Oh, no, we can only be this robot. So the story mode, you gotta go through one at a time. So there's 8 story modes, if I remember right. I guess we could count, because it's here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8. Maybe. I don't want to be a terrible robot. I want to be Harlock. Let me get out of here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I forgot we were playing a Japan game. Well, let's look at the robot. Let's see what the robot can do. But I'm gonna start skipping story scenes. I don't want the robot's sad story. Though I do think this robot might be a decent guy. I don't think he's evil. If he was evil, they wouldn't have you play as him, right? Team Dark. Sayonara. Shadow, the Hedgehog. And then he was never heard from again. Oh, he starts on the western planet. Oh, does he not have a charge shot? Oh, that is his charge shot. Oh, his charge shot sucks. He does make funny noises. Oh, his dodge is also like a dash. Oops. Who hit me? Okay, the grenade kind of like goes around the ground. Oh, if we keep going, we could see the cool girl. Let's go look at her. Except I might die. This guy kind of sucks. Because he doesn't have like a big damage. I guess he can shoot rapidly. He has a spread shot, but... Oh, his collectibles are like gears. That's cute. He doesn't eat a calorie mate because that wouldn't make any sense. Hello. I like the noises he makes. I'll just ignore all these beetles. These signs are different? My town, my town. My town. Talking about Gun Frontier City. Maybe the cool girl is here. This is where we fought her in the other story mode. I like that no one wants to interact with the robot. I mean, he wants to. Uh-oh. Robot. There's a thing called consent. Maybe this robot is evil. I think this robot got a little touchy. And now we have to blow her up? This is fucked up. Robot, you can't be doing that. Can't say I have. Oh, mine bounced. Ow. Alright, enough of that. I don't want to fight her. She's too cool. Yeah, are you advertising another stream? No, I was kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see what this mode is. This looks like a versus mode, but we can probably fight the CP. Well, that could be this Captain Harlock with a blue jacket. I can be the girl. What? Oh, yeah, I just realized that her outfit is different when you fight her. Maybe... Then it's just one of those games where the player 2 is like technically a different character. Maybe that's the robot clone. Oh, the steamed hams thing. I've heard of it. It's okay. I'm sure it's good. I'm not a big steamed hams guy. Yeah, we got dual pistols. Legs for days. And we got dual pistols. Hey, we also have these bombs. I think she doesn't do a lot of damage. The thing is, she shoots very fast. Like, she's not locked in place like the other guy was. Ow, shit. Oh yeah, everyone has a circle button attack. I forgot to use the robots. Oh, It's a missile launcher. Fair enough. The game's like, oh, you're saying she doesn't have damage output? I want to get close. I want to see if there's melee. Hi. I'm a regular gymnast over here. Whee! I like the way she reholsters her guns. The AI like cooks them differently. They're like different food also. You get like different results every time they run the program. I'm on melee. I bet if I run at you. Ow, you meleeed. Oh shit. That's... I don't do that. How'd you do that? Missile launcher is very hard to hit with. Alright. I don't know how to melee still. It could be this mysterious triangle button that doesn't seem to do anything, but I gave it a great mashing. A many mashing. Oh yeah, he has a sword. I mean, that made sense. That's why he did that melee, and he had like sword beams. Again, they make the gremlins cool, the women are cool, the men are cool. Everyone's cool in this universe, except for maybe children. Oh, he has like an alternate outfit. He doesn't have his big poncho. He still has a shield, making him probably the most dangerous. I want to play Esmeralda, or Emeralda. I like melee. I want melee. Just gonna keep running at you. I got melee. It does a shit ton of damage. I just keep blowing myself up. I'll find it. Okay, it's not the attack button. It doesn't seem to be the triangle button. Wow, that did so much damage. You lose. Continue. This game does need like a versus announcer. Here comes the sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. But yeah, this is Cosmo Warrior Zero. It seems cool. It's Taito. We like Taito. Yeah, I guess these are the things I've been collecting. So you got a gallery. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. The X button did not zoom in like I thought it would. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's her rapier. Hey, no, go back. Yeah, space rapier gun thing. Who's this dweeb? Is this the original Captain Harlock? He looks so weird. How did he become like the coolest guy? This is before he lost an eye. I just realized that. Yeah, this must be like really early then. This lady has an axe. That's pretty cool. This guy kind of sucked. I guess he's the heavy weapons duder. Then you have you have Samurai Gremlin. I guess he also invents things, if I remember right. Oh, you get art of the ship. Oh, I wish this game had a model viewer. If it had a model viewer, I'd be like looking at the ships and be like, oh, I want to do that. But yeah, pour one out for good old Leiji Matsumoto. I wonder if these are alternate outfits. Oh, okay. I'm out of artwork. No music, but this game is sparse with music, which I guess Taito did from time to time. Like Darius liked to do that. Darius? Darius? Who could say? I think normally we do like a 4-hour stream, but we'll wrap it up here right now. Thanks for tagging along. Oh, I don't have the new schedule up yet. I guess I'll give you an idea of what we're doing. So, Monday I'm gonna take off like usual. I'm gonna try to finish Guruman. Oh, thank you everyone. Thank you all for watching. Tuesday we're gonna finish Faxanadu, I think. Wednesday is the start of March, and thus Falcom February ends and MSX March begins. So Wednesday we will play Drazzle Family, made by Falcom for the MSX2. That's the genius in me was like, yeah, there you go. The best transition you've ever had, Snake Man. Thursday I take off. I picked a Friday game? I have not picked the Friday game. There is a good shot that Saturday will be more Dokapon Kingdom. So if you enjoyed the crew playing Dokapon Kingdom and hating each other, definitely check that out. Since we will be transitioning to another month, that means the first Sunday of every month is usually a Saturn Roulette. Those are words. So we got random Saturn games picked randomly by random wheel. So that's the schedule for the next week. There's a couple of showers. 20% chance of rain on a Friday. Thank you everyone. Thank you all for watching. I hope the Leiji Matsumoto double feature of Escape from Cyber City, which, by the way, it's still here. You can still look at Escape from Cyber City. I don't want to. And Cosmo Warrior Zero. Let's go look for a raid target. If you like what you saw, I'm on co-host as Snake Man. I'm on Twitter. I gotta add the co-host to this command at some point. And we're on Discord. That's not Discord. Look, I'm typing and I'm like contorting my body to reach the keyboard, okay? Alright. Where do you guys want to go? Let's see, who's got some good stuff? You want to go space? Okay, let me find a space video game. Dot Level is playing Metal Gear, so that's not space. Fox Sancho's playing Super Mario RPG, and that's where I was kind of leaning to raid. Gamma Chris is playing Earthbound. A lot of great RPGs happening right now. No space. There's a distinct lack of space. We'll send you the Dot. She's doing her all-day thing, and Metal Gear is a classic. She's doing a Dot Day afternoon. Go say hi. Go say you now know about Space Gremlins. You know about Space Pirates. Gigantic eyebrow and long legs. You know everything there is to know about Leiji Matsumoto. I'll see y'all Tuesday. Oh yeah, we need to finish Guruman at some point, but we'll figure that out. Bye-bye!